Welcome to this edition of Momentum. I'm your host, James Warnock. And my first guest today is Matt Dickson, who's the team driver for our Formula SAE car. So Matt, thanks for being on the show with us today. And first of all, tell me about Formula SAE and the competition. For people at home that don't know what it's all about, explain what it all is.
Well, we're an engineering design team. We're underneath the mechanical engineering department, but we have people of multiple majors, aerospace, mechanical. We have an electrical engineer. We design and build a Formula style race car and take it up to a competition in Michigan where we have judges on design and events like autocross and skid pad and excel.
Okay, so how did you get involved with the team?
Well, I've always liked cars. My parents tell me my first word was car, actually. So it was just a natural fit for me when I came to school to get involved into the car team.
Okay, and presumably you're a mechanical engineering student?
Yes, sir.
And was that something that helped you decide on your major, just that love of cars?
Yes. I wanted to go into the automotive business and or even onto a race team. So this will be a great thing to put on my resume and a great thing to learn about that field.
Absolutely. So the competition runs in during the summer, but the team actually starts working on the car at the beginning of the fall semester.
For the most part, that's when it really kicks in, but we've already started designing for our next car now in June.
So tell me about that whole process. Do you start from scratch every year on this car, or how does that whole process work?
Yeah, we actually have to start from scratch and build an entirely different car every year. We have to design a new chassis. We have to design new ergonomic things, such as how the driver sits in the car, the steering wheel placement, different things to make the driver more comfortable. We have to make the car faster in any way we can. We need to make it lighter, and we have to research different ways to do that.
And do the specifications for the car change every year with the different competitions?
Every other year there's a new rule book that's released, but for the 2-year period that's the same. They may make minor changes, but there's no major changes.
Okay. And the students in the team, do you actually make all the components for the car, or do you buy things off the shelf from other manufacturers?
We buy a few things off the shelf, like the tires come from Hoosier and the engine comes from Honda. But other than that, it's all designed and manufactured in-house.
Okay, so you learn quite a few skills in terms of the manufacturing of the car, as well as designing and performance.
Yes, we get a lot of experience working hands-on on a car. We get a lot of experience using tools like a mill or a lathe to manufacture different parts, and then coming together as a team to build the car with your different sections. It's a really good experience.
And tell me about the competition itself. I know you go up to Michigan every year to compete, but how long is the competition, and what are the things that are involved with the competition?
Well, there's about 120 teams that show up from different universities across the world. There's a couple teams from Germany, but most are from America. We go up to Michigan to the NASCAR track that's in Brooklyn, and there are many different sponsors there. There is a Toyota booth that some of the less involved people can, if they're not working on the car at that time, they can go over there and test drive some of the Toyota parts. There's a lot of fun things you can do at competition. You can talk to other teams too. Most of the people on different teams are quite friendly and open about what they did to their car differently.
And in terms of the events of the competition, you mentioned autocross and skid pad. Can you tell me a little bit about those different things that go on at the competition?
Yes, skid pad, it's just a small figure eight that the driver has to do as fast as possible. Excel is kind of like a drag strip. You just go in a straight line as fast as you can for a set amount of meters. And autocross is close to a racetrack, but it's set up very tight with cones on the back stretch of the NASCAR track, which is pretty wide. And those are all the dynamic events that we do. We also do an endurance based off of the autocross, which is 22 kilometers. Each driver for the autocross does 11 kilometers.
Okay. Well, Matt, it's been great talking to you today. I wish you all the best and good luck with everything. We're going to be right back after we take a quick break here.